get a fucking fire under your ass and make something. 4, 3, 2. When you make a product, right, and hope that you get picked up for Sundance, and hope somebody discovers you, is a bad business model. It's stupid. Because you're hoping something, you're like wishing something happens. That's good. That's fine. You're making a movie on that type of way and you want to go that route, the festival route, and get picked up and then, you know, become the next superstar director.
It's just not what you believe?
It's not what I believe. I believe, me personally, that I want to treat this as a business. And for the last, 3 years, we've been working on a model and we finally found something that we feel works for us. And it doesn't matter about the theater. It doesn't matter all that shit to us. It matters, is somebody going to see it? Who's going to see it, right? How are they going to see it? Does that matter? No, it just matters if they see it, right? Whether it's Facebook, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Amazon, whether it's Netflix, all that shit is irrelevant. It just matters if there's an audience watching. That's when you'll see the money. That's when you'll see the success. And that's when you'll see things start to click. And it feels like right now things are starting to click with Haunted Tours.
Love it.
Executive producer. Hey Tommy, how you doing, brother? It's Brian. I seen your text just now. Give me a call back when you get this, man. Wanted to reach out and talk to you about the project and get your thoughts on it. All right? Thanks. Bye. Just calling an executive producer to try to get him on one of our projects, see if he's interested in being a part of it. We've worked with him in the past, and now we're going to try to work with him again. Cool guy. So we just got out of the restaurant, got a little bite to eat. You gotta put your seatbelt on, dude. Otherwise you're gonna be the whole time. We're heading to the office. We're gonna have a meeting with the filmmaker. That I think he wants us to produce one of his projects or come on board. But we'll see what's up. This is my brother Jake.
How you doing, man?
Do you mind if we film a little bit? We kind of film meetings and things like that. Is that alright?
I appreciate if you wouldn't film me. I mean, that's
You're weirded out by the camera?
well, I mean, we can cover
So we've got the Haunted Tours show, which we're going to be shooting season 2. I'm thinking close to October sometime. So we've got that. Season 1's doing really well. We're almost up to like 3 million streams on Amazon and stuff like that, so it's really kicking ass. And that's building a good name. And I actually got a producer on that just submitted to Netflix and Discovery Channel. And I guess he's working with a show. He's working with a show on Netflix, and then he pitched it to them. They were showing some interest. So we'll see what happens. I don't know, hearsay. We'll see when that locks in. But then we got the Terror Talk movie that we're getting ready to release. That's in post-production now. We're doing some sound, a little bit of sound tweaking. Other than that, it's pretty dang close. We're going to have a premiere for that and then do digital release for that. So we're just going to go straight digital with that. And then, did I send you the packet on Avery Sin?
Not yet, but...
Okay, I'll send that to you. I've got the other project, Avery Sin. So this is what we try to do. You have your traditional models, and then you got your newer models with like the digital and things like that. I'm a big fan of owning the content and doing some digital stuff because I feel like there's a lot more room to grow in that area versus the model that's already set up for filmmakers. You know what I'm saying? So we do a big movie a year, which is the one that we're talking about, Avery Sin. I think that's key. I think yeah, you can do your traditional stuff, but yeah, we're finding that I mean that's why we're documenting some of this stuff, and because I want to show, because a lot of filmmakers they literally go in and they don't know anything about the industry, and I'm not saying I know everything because I don't, but I've been in enough to understand that there's a couple different things you try to do. You know, like we play around with these little projects, and I actually invested in. I put the money up for Haunted Tours, and we spent about $8,000 on that. Then I did the Terror Talk movie, and we spent $5,000 on that, which is not much, but we kept it one location, one actor. There's the poster for it, so it's very nichey. It's very it has an audience we're going to be able to find. You know, so we're playing around with that stuff, but then I do these bigger ones to help build my network base. Sure. Because then what happens is I'm working with Dave and I'm working with Eric, and I'm working with somebody else that he knows, and now I'm connected with the girl that worked on set as the actor, and then Robert Lizardo, and now it just helps helps just solidify your experience, if that makes sense. Like, oh, okay, he does some big stuff, you know, and that's why I did even the Burt Reynolds one. So
yeah, that's good.
I've been trying to, you know, with those things, like if I go do a construction job, it's like, this is what it's going to cost. Right. You get paid that, right, and you make a profit. Right. So that's, with this business, you know, we've been beating our heads against the wall a little bit, figuring it out and trying to figure out, okay, there's got to be a way to create something, a model that'll work, you know, for even people just getting started, and like they don't have to put much into it, but they can start building a business where, like, just like when you start a business, you don't start with a ton of money for the most part. Otherwise, you're going to blow it all and you do the wrong things. But I'd rather start with bootstrapping it and then build and get clientele. And then before you know it, you got 10 movies under your belt and you know how to efficiently do it and you're making a profit. And that's kind of, I feel like we're reaching that point now where I've seen the numbers on Amazon, starting to see some of that stuff come through. And it's like, okay, you know, it kind of finally clicked a little bit, you know? You have to start making something, and you have to continually make something and get it out there for people to see and judge and criticize and adjust. Now you adjust with it and you keep doing this until you find something that works. You know, stop. I mean, the biggest thing for us was not overthinking the process.
We never overthought it.
To stop overthinking the process and just start making something. And I think that's the biggest thing. It doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be done. That's what we live by, and that's how we started. That's how we got started with House Guest Massacre. It was just getting a movie done. Like, what do we want to do? We want to shoot a movie, a full feature film. That's what we did, and I think that's what, you know, might be holding back a lot of filmmakers. You know, but it's not up to me to decide. It's up to you. So you guys watching, I mean, you got to take the footsteps. You got to take the action. You got to pick up the camera. I mean, just like we're doing right now. It's not perfect. This is not, by far, not perfect. But I guarantee,
not perfect.
No, not at all. I got fucking sun in my face. But I'll tell you what, people will watch it. People will watch it on Facebook and they'll see it, and hopefully it inspires them to go make their project. I mean, we've had countless messages from people, probably watching this video right now, that messaged us and said, "Man, thank you so much because of your live videos. Like, you know, I went out and made a movie, or I'm almost, I only got 25% left. We're editing and we're almost done. And thank you, you know?" And I think that's the biggest thing. Like, get a fucking fire under your ass and make something. Make something. Because sometimes, even like me, Jake will have to kick me in the ass sometimes. And I'm like, yeah, I got to make that call, man. You know? Because you're overthinking it. You're overthinking the call. You're overthinking things and you get in your own head. I get in my own head all the time. But now I come to the point where I stop getting in my own head, and I just don't think about it and just do. Once you think, it's all over for you.
So the biggest takeaway was, bro, you just got to get started, and you got to make something whether you think it's great or not, because you can put opportunities on the table for people, but if they don't take it, that's up to them. So what I would say is go make it. Make your feature, write your script, act in your movie. If no one's hiring you for parts to act, then just go make your own movie with the phone like we're making. This is our movie. This is our movie. It's our TV show. We're gonna continue to make it, and I hope you guys watch it. And if you guys don't, then fuck you. I don't care. Right?
That's right.
So, you know, just do it. I know these videos we're putting out are not perfect. The sound's not great. The lighting's not great. Sometimes the music's too loud. But we're just doing it, man. Look at the sun's in my eyes. But just content. Just put out content. That's what I believe. Could be right. It could be wrong. You guys let me know. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Just gotta start walking. You know, if you want to get to the river, you can't think about getting to the river. You just start walking to the river, man.
You can't think about what's gonna be the best way. Should I, you know, get
I mean,
boat,
I think
should
there's an
fly up
extent.
over?
I think there's an extent to thinking about it, but you know,
It comes to the point where you gotta take action.
action's key. But this
Gotta
light
move.
is blinding me, so I'm gonna cut this off.